Hello, my friends. Welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode, Wholeness of God. We are all broken or have been broken in many ways until Jesus. I was thinking about the wholeness of God. Wholeness is completeness, having our mind, body, and spirit healed and aligned with God's will for our lives. Jesus said to many people as he healed them, "Go and sin no more." In other words, they brought on their brokenness by sin. Others he healed them and told them to be made whole. It is easy to sit in judgment and think that something we did caused our problems. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it is not because we have committed sin, but because we are under attack of the enemy. The cause is not as important as the wholeness. In John chapter 5, there's a story of the pool of Bethesda. John 5:5-10. And a certain man was there which had an infirmity 38 years. When Jesus saw him lie, and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he saith unto him, Wilt thou be made whole? The impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man when the water is troubled to put me into the pool, but while I am coming another steppeth down before me. And Jesus saith unto him, Rise, take up thy bed, and walk. And immediately the man was made whole, and took up his bed and walked, and on the same day was the Sabbath. The Jews therefore said unto him that was cured, It is the Sabbath day, it is not lawful for thee to carry thy bed. You can almost guarantee when Jesus moves, the enemy will come along and try to steal your joy. Think about this man. He had suffered for 38 years. He miserably lay by that pool each and every day, wishing and hoping for a miracle. He was focused on being the first one in the pool after the angel troubled the waters, but someone always beat him into the water. Think about the excitement when he realized the water was troubled. Yes, this could be my turn, he would think, only to have those hopes dashed as someone else beat him to the water and was rejoicing that they had received their healing. All the many people over the years, all the disappointments, his whole life was about his brokenness. Emotionally, that had to take a toll on him, lying there day after day. Physically, he needed healing too. This is why Jesus asked if he wanted to be whole. Jesus had the power to make him whole and complete. Jesus healed him and told him to take up his bed and walk. In other words, now that you're healed, you do not have to stay here any longer. Go on your way. But almost immediately the enemy came and started in on the man. The Pharisees started with their legalism, telling them he could not carry his bed on the Sabbath day. Satan always comes along and tries to steal our healing by putting symptoms back on us. He will send people to speak negatively to us. We cannot allow the enemy to steal our joy, our healing, or our peace. We have to hold on to the wholeness. Matthew 9:10-13. And it came to pass, as Jesus sat at meat in the house, behold, many publicans and sinners came and sat down with him and his disciples. And when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto his disciples, Why eateth your master with publicans and sinners? But when Jesus heard that, he said unto them, They that be whole need not a physician, but they that are sick. But go ye and learn what that meaneth. I will have mercy and not sacrifice. For I am not come to call the righteous, but the sinners to repentance. The Pharisees wanted to tell everyone else what to do in their lives, but they didn't want to live their lives pure and under the true will of God. They wanted to inflict their rules upon everyone else. They were in need of being made whole also, but in a different way from the man at the pool. They needed spiritual healing and didn't even realize it. When they gave him a hard time about eating with publicans and sinners, he replied, Those who are whole do not need a doctor, but those who are sick. In other words, you will never win the lost if you do not treat them with respect and without legalism. Psalms 147:3. And he healed the broken heart and bindeth up their wounds. He is the great physician. He has just the right remedy for whatever ails us. Wounds in Bible times were wrapped with clean cloth and tied, and that was called binding up a wound. He has the power to heal and make whole every broken or wounded place in our lives or our bodies. Colossians 2:9 and 10. For in him dwelleth all the fullness of the Godhead bodily, and ye are complete in him, which is the head of all principality and power. We have wholeness within us if we are a child of God. In him dwells the fullness of the Godhead, and he dwells within us. So it stands to reason that we have all we need already within us. We just have to learn to yield ourselves to his Spirit. Then and only then will we walk in the completing of his work within us and be fully and truly whole. Colossians 2 and 10. And ye are complete in him, which is the head of all principality and power. We are complete in him, or we are made whole in him. So what do you need today? Let him know, and he will make you whole. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful day.